So good morning, student. Today I'm going to start hydrocarbons. So hydrocarbons are the compounds of hydrogen and carbon. Hydrocarbons are the compounds of hydrogen and carbons. How they are classified? They are classified broadly into three types: saturated hydrocarbon, unsaturated hydrocarbon, and aromatic hydrocarbons. What are saturated hydrocarbons? Saturated hydrocarbons are those hydrocarbons which have only single bonds, like alkanes. Alkanes are also called paraffins because they have less affinity to react with acid, base, oxidizing agent, etc. The general formula of alkane is CnH2n plus 2. Unsaturated hydrocarbon. They have double bond or triple bond in their structure. If they have double bond, they are called alkenes. If they have triple bond, they are called alkynes. The general formula of alkenes is CnH2n. The general formula of alkynes is CnH2n minus 2. Now coming to aromatic compounds. So aromatic hydrocarbons are those hydrocarbons which are derived from benzene. Their general formula is CnH2n minus 6, where n is greater than or equal to 6. Benzene and its homologues like toluene, anisole, benzene, benzoic acid, benzaldehyde, benzonitrile, these are all aromatic compounds. Aromatic compounds shows resonance as well as they obeys Huckel's rule of 4n plus 2 pi electron. They must be cyclic, planar, conjugated, and obeys Huckel's rule of 4n plus 2 pi electron. That we will discuss in benzene. Now coming to hydrocarbon, saturated hydrocarbons, they are also called paraffins because they have less affinity to react with oxidizing agent, reducing agent, acid, etc. The general formula of alkene is CnH2n plus 2. First member is methane, which is regarded as Mars gas or fire damp. It is one of the major component of natural gas. Methanogens are those bacteria which synthesize methane. They are methane forming bacteria like Methanococcus, Methanobacter. Second member is ethane. So you can form the next homologue of alkane by just adding CH2. The carbon-carbon bond length is 1.54 angstrom, whereas the carbon-hydrogen bond length is 1.112 angstrom. The carbon-carbon bond dissociation energy is 83 kilocalorie per mole, whereas the carbon-hydrogen bond dissociation energy is 99 kilocalorie per mole. Methane, the structure of methane is tetrahedral. The structure of methane is tetrahedral. So you can see the bond angle is, the HCH bond angle is 109 degree 28 minutes. It is tetrahedral, and the carbon is sp3 hybridized. If you see the solid wedge and dash formula, this bond is going away from you. This bond is towards you. So this is towards the observer. This is away from the observer. This is on the plane of paper. This is called solid wedge or dash formula. This is simple formula, structural isomerism in alkanes. Now, alkanes mostly show chain isomerism. Like butane has 2 chain isomer, normal butane, isobutane. Pentane has 3 chain isomer, normal pentane, isopentane, new pentane. Hexane has 5 chain isomer, heptane has 9, octane has 18. So what we see that the number of carbon increases, the number of chain isomer also increases. The number of carbon atom increases in alkanes, number of chain isomer also increases. Like decane has 75 chain isomer, and an alkane with 40 carbon has more than 4 billion chain isomers. Can you imagine what is the versatility of these organic compounds? Natural sources, occurrence of alkanes. So generally the main sources of alkanes are petroleum and natural gas. The main sources of alkanes are petroleum and natural gas. Natural gas contain hydrogen, carbon dioxide, nitrogen, also contains lower alkanes like 80% methane, 10% ethane, and 10% mixture of alkanes, smaller alkanes. Petroleum is the main source of alkanes containing up to 40 carbons. So higher alkanes, up to 40 carbons are present in petroleum. Natural wax, also called ozakerite. Is found near petroleum wells. Ozakerite is found near petroleum wells. It is the mixture of higher solid hydrocarbon. V-wax. V-wax is merysyl palmitate, which is an ester. It also contains an alkane with 27 carbon and 31 carbon. So V-wax contains some mixture of alkanes also. Fuel gas. Fuel gas is obtained from coal. Contains methane. So fuel gas has 32% methane. Methane is also called Mars gas or Gobar gas. Now coming to general methods of preparation of alkanes. Now, so alkanes are prepared by hydrogenation of unsaturated hydrocarbon. Alkanes are prepared by hydrogenation of unsaturated hydrocarbons. We take alkene or alkyne, treated with hydrogen in presence of nickel or Raney nickel, palladium, platinum. With palladium, platinum, etc., the reaction occurs at room temperature. With palladium, platinum, etc., the reaction occurs at room temperature. With nickel, the reaction is heated, means it is heated. You can also use Raney nickel. You can also use Raney nickel to convert alkene alkynes to alkane. Now, if you take ethene and treat it with hydrogen, it forms ethane. So ethene, when treated with nickel, palladium, platinum, this trick you can remember, Nikah Pade Pandit. This trick is Nikah Pade Pandit. With ethyne, you can treat it with 2 moles of hydrogen to get ethane. So alkene or alkynes can be converted to alkanes in presence of nickel. Heating is required. This reaction is called Sabatier and Sandrins reaction. This reaction is called Sabatier and Sandrins reaction. With platinum, palladium, rhodium, ruthenium, diboron in tetrahydrofuran. Tetrahydrofuran is a solvent. The reaction occurs at room temperature. The reaction occurs at room temperature. If you take an alkene and treat it with cyclohexene, this alkene will get converted into alkane, and this cyclohexene will be converted into benzene. Benzene is quite stable due to its aromatic nature, so the driving force is the conversion of cyclohexene to benzene. This reaction can also be done in presence of hydrogen, the driving force being that hydrogen is converted to nitrogen gas, which is quite stable. It is converted to nitrogen. So the one product is same, this product only plus nitrogen gas. Now, by reduction of alkyl halides. So you can also convert alkyl halide to alkane by taking suitable reducing agents. Some of the reducing agents are zinc dilute HCl, zinc NaOH, zinc acetic acid, zinc copper couple in ethanol, red phosphorus HI, aluminum amalgam in ethanol, palladium, platinum, nickel. Lithium aluminum hydride converts only 1 degree, 2 degree alkyl halide to alkane. In case of 3 degree, alkene is the product. Sodium borohydride convert 2 degree, 3 degree alkyl halide to alkane. TPH is called triphenyltene hydride. It convert 1 degree, 2 degree, 3 degree alkyl halide to alkane. So this is one of the best reagent. Purpose of red phosphorus is to remove iodine. So when we use red phosphorus and iodine, the purpose of red phosphorus is to remove iodine. Now let's see the reduction of tertiary alkyl halide by lithium aluminum hydride. So lithium aluminum hydride convert tertiary to alkene, converts to alkene. But tertiary can easily be converted to alkane by sodium borohydride. So lithium aluminum hydride, sodium borohydride, TPH, triphenyltene hydride, these are all very good reducing agents. Now coming to Wood's reaction. Wood's gave this reaction in the year 1855 when 2 moles of alkyl halide is treated with sodium in presence of alkane. In presence of dry ether, alkane is formed. This reaction is called Wood reaction. It is the best method for the preparation of symmetrical alkane. It is the best method for the preparation of symmetrical alkanes. If you take 2 different alkyl halides, 3 products are formed, which are very difficult to separate. So this method is best for the preparation of symmetrical alkanes. Methane cannot be prepared by this method. Methane cannot be prepared by Wood's reaction. Now, the mechanism of Wood's reaction is not fully understood, but there are 2 schools of thoughts like intermediate formation of an organometallic compound. Alkyl halide react with sodium to form alkyl sodium and sodium halide. This alkyl sodium attacks the alkyl halide to form alkane plus sodium. So this is one of the examples of the mechanism that is called intermediate formation of an organ. So the formation of alkane takes place actually through a formation of organometallic compound. What are organometallic compounds? Organometallic compounds are those compounds which have carbon metal bonds. Like Grignard reagent is an organometallic compound, alkyl lithium, alkyl sodium, these are all organometallic compounds. Now coming to intermediate formation of free radical, alkyl halide react with sodium to form alkyl free radical and sodium halide. This alkyl free radical combine together to form alkane. This alkyl free radical combine together to form alkane. This mechanism is called intermediate formation of free radical. So as the mechanism of Wood's reaction is not fully understood, there are 2 mechanism which has been explained. One is the intermediate formation of organometallic, another is intermediate formation of free radical. Now, how you will convert methane to ethane? So take methane. Take methane, treat it with chlorine and UV. It will form chloromethane. Treat it with sodium ether, Gibbs reaction, it will form ethane. So this way we can easily convert methane to ethane. Next reaction is Franklin reaction. Franklin reaction, alkyl halide is treated with zinc instead of sodium in presence of ether. It gives alkane plus zinc halide. So this method is also suitable for the preparation of symmetrical alkane. In case of mixture of alkyl halide, we get three different types of alkane. By decarboxylation of carboxylic acid, this is lab method. So we take a salt of carboxylic acid, treat it with soda lime. This mixture of CaO, NaOH and CaO is called soda lime. It forms alkane and sodium carbonate. This method is called decarboxylation because one molecule of CO2 is removed. So this is also an example of descent of series. What is the meaning of descent of series? Descent of series means that the product contains one carbon less than what is the reactant. So reactant has 2 carbon here, product has 1, so it is descent. Purpose of calcium oxide in soda lime is to keep NaOH dry. To keep NaOH dry, since it is quite hygroscopic nature. So this is important question for you, student. Do keep it in mind. Now, another best method is by treating carboxylic acid with LTA. What is LTA? Lead tetraacetate. LTA, lead tetraacetate. So this reaction occurs in presence of chloroform light. So a carboxylic acid easily gives alkane plus carbon dioxide. So this is also an example of decarboxylation because CO2 is removed. So this was today's class, student. I hope you like it. Do like and subscribe my channel. I'm coming up with a lot of good videos. So all the very best for your ongoing exam like IIT, your awaited NEET exam. So all the very best. This is Sandeep sir signing off.